Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to tap right in, see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you this afternoon. Thanks for being here. Collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please, Spirit? Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. All right. In the central energy, we've got the Empress reversed. Some selfish person is feeling overwhelmed. They can't focus. In the challenge position, we've got the Queen of Wands, courageous and confident. In the subconscious, you have a King of Swords reversed. A misuse of power, mind games, and manipulation. So the Empress reversed is thinking about this King of Swords reversed. In the recent past, we've got the Fool here. So new beginnings, new innocent beginnings, blind faith, going for it. This is lovely. Thank you, Spirit. Going for it. Intentions and expectations. You've got the Knight of Swords, fast thinking. You're on a mission. There's no stopping you. In the near future, you've got the Six of Swords. You're releasing that baggage and you're moving forward. You're ending this relationship. The lens that's being looked through. The Ace of Swords. You've got mental clarity. You know the truth about, and there's a new beginning here. You're cutting out everything that is not of the truth. In the environment. In the environment. Yeah, you've got the Seven of Wands here. You're defending yourself, you're persevering and standing up for yourself, maintaining control. Protection is here, as well as a Ten of Pentacles, the inheritance. So you are standing up for yourself regarding this inheritance, regarding domestic love and happiness. Regarding your future stability. Queen of Wands. You're standing up to this Empress and this King of Swords reversed. Hopes and fears. No, that came right out of there. The Lovers. Unified love, marriage, connections. And the outcome. is the Ace of Pentacles. A new career, a new financial opportunity, a new venture, a manifestation of abundance, prosperity. And the Lovers. The Strength of Two together. King of Pentacles, Temperance. There could be a King of Pentacles here who is bringing balance and harmony. He could be an Earth Angel. An angel? So there's an Empress reversed here. In the central energy, having anxiety. Having anxiety about you in the limelight position. They're feeling overwhelmed by your position here. They're challenged because you are a Queen of Wands and you are very determined and confident here. A perception. They had a limited perception regarding you. They could not see the whole picture. In their subconscious, they're thinking about a King of Swords, manipulating and controlling them with mind games, a misuse of power. No peace. A misuse of power, stripping people of peace, trying to strip you of peace. You're here in the limelight position and you've got a brand new beginning here. You're innocent. You've got a brand new beginning. It could be that you are being remembered or that you do remember who you are, what is going on here. And it could be that you are remembered as somebody who is important. And you're being defended, or your defense is to disconnect. You're disconnecting from this mumbo jumbo here. You're remembered as important, and your defense is disconnecting you. Or you're being disconnected by your defense. And you're moving into this this innocent new beginning. There's some fast thinking here with the Knight of Swords. You're on a mission. There's no stopping you. You're driven to succeed. You're driven to succeed. Martyr. This could also be you're expecting somebody else to come forward and try to defend their beliefs regarding martyring you, regarding their tendency to martyr people. It could be that your defense is expecting this. You're being moved away. You're going on to calmer waters. This relationship with these people, these upside down crazy folks, is who were stripping you of your peace, trying to keep you from your limelight position by martyring you. You're moving away. There's perfection here. It could be that you're seen as handling this challenge perfectly, or your exit strategy is perfect. You've got perfect notes. Perhaps you were able to gain a whole lot of clarity regarding this organized crime surrounding martyring people. You got the truth here. So there is the truth. And a surgery, you're cutting them out. They're being cut out. Hardship. You know the truth about this hardship. You know the truth about this hardship. You've got mental clarity here. You're cutting people off. 7 of Wands, you're standing up for yourself regarding your inheritance, regarding your life path, regarding your future and your happiness. You're standing up for yourself. And you've got protection here and a defense in the recent past. We've got self-preservation in the reverse. So you're holding your own. You're maintaining control of this 10 of Pentacles, which means somebody's not going to be able to preserve themselves. Somebody's not able to preserve themselves because you're here in a 2 of Cups union. Unified love. We'll have to, what's this? Leadership in the reverse. Somebody's hoping that your marriage won't be a leadership. Or maybe the union isn't about a leadership role. It's not about status or wealth or any of that. It's about mutual attraction and love. It's not about a status. And here in the outgoing energy, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new career or a financial opportunity. Personality. Ouija board. Huh. This is interesting. It's like so there's a new career with the Ace of Pentacles here. We've got the personality, the Ouija board, a service, and driver of the innocent kin. Addicted. Prosperity. We've got, so a financial opportunity, a new venture regarding these actors who were using the Ouija board to gain positions of service or to drive people that were in positions of service who were innocent. It might be that your new venture is to figure out who is innocent versus who is acting, who is providing an actual service versus those who are driving those who are in positions of service. That using this spirit, this could be your new venture. You might be dissecting and pulling this nasty mess apart. We'll have to gain more clarity here. We've got kin. We've got addicted kin. Getting a message about horse playing around with your purpose in time while you were absent from the location. They might have been dressing up in your energy, playing with your purpose. But you can be optimistic because you've gained objectivity. You've gained knowledge of what they were doing in competition with expectations of gaining your leadership role in the invisible realms. They're communicating, fighting for your evermore. Fighting for your evermore position, this explorer within the ancestry. I don't know who this is. There's an explorer. There's like a parasite or a infiltrator. You've gotten forgiveness because you are as is. You remained as is. You're perfectly calm during this conflict, during this drama surrounding your spiritual throne. They were trying to martyr you for it. But you've got, for your spiritual throne and your privilege. This snake wanted it. This vain snake wanted to be congratulated as you. That's what they wanted. And they were using all their teachings, playing you hard. Playing you hard. But they were observed. They were seen. Attention has been brought to this. And justice is being delivered for the life path of the Arcana. The chicken is going to receive a visitation and their appearance may change. Because you did not do anything to be martyred into the grave. You didn't do anything. And you survived the work they were doing against you for entertainment. They were doing this. They were promised a home. This witch was promised your home. But you're too conscientious. You kept yourself pure. You kept yourself clean. You kept your light on. Your self-care was going. You maintained your happy attitude. This tribe really wanted to be you. They wanted to appear as you, a creator who is of love. But they couldn't haunt you, or this teacher was trying to haunt you, this wise guy. Maybe it backfired on them. This teacher might be being haunted. A wise guy teacher may be being haunted for puppeting you. And there's a backstory. They really wanted your things. They wanted the things and the creativity of a sovereign being. That meant that they had to hop into the body of a wholesome person who was prophesied to be here. But they couldn't do that because you are still here, being remembered and being disconnected from these people. You're not alone. You got the strength of the lovers here and the Two of Cups here. And it's not about leadership. It's about choice. It's about love. Real love. So it's because you are maintaining control over your inheritance. These ones are not going to persevere. They can't take care of themselves. because the money, the wealth is yours. So because the money and the wealth is yours, they're losing it. They can't take care of themselves. They're in regret. So here, the Empress reversed, impatient, selfish, overwhelmed because you're in the limelight position. And they're in regret because they're out of time. There's not a thing they can do about it. It's time for you to be in this position. They tried to take your title, and they're challenged because you're a Queen of Wands. You're very passionate. You're very fiery. You've got a zest for life. You refuse to give up. They had a very limited perception of you. They did not know what they were messing with or what they were actually dealing with here. Lies. They had a limited perception of you based on lies. In this Empress reverse subconscious, she's thinking about this King of Swords who stripped her of her peace. This King of Swords who misused his power to take peace from people. For money. This King of Swords reversed mistreats, misuses people. He's very callous. He plays mind games. He strips people of their peace for money. For money. He plays mind games and strips people of their peace. In other words, creating chaos within the home environment, within relationships of others for money. He's a hired little dirtbag. You are being remembered here as important. You're being disconnected. You're being defended. You're being disconnected from this scenario by your defense. You're getting a new beginning here. There's a reflection. You might be reflecting on what has happened here. This reflection is trying to defend their beliefs regarding this martyring. They think it's a good idea to deny people who have been given life their life because they feel they're more deserving of it. So they've been playing God in people's lives. These low vibrational, no love in them people. You're moving away from this. Your relationship with these kinds of folks are ending. You're releasing the baggage. You're letting it go. You know the truth behind the hardship, and this is a new chapter. A new chapter. You could be seen as perfect. You've taken perfect notes. You've got evidence, irrefutable evidence as to what they were doing. You know the truth regarding this hardship. You know exactly what they were doing. And they can't escape. They can't escape it. They can't escape the truth. You're here in Seven of Wands energy. You are defending yourself, being defended, and maintaining control, standing up for yourself and persevering through this attack. You are maintaining control of your inheritance, of your wealth, of your domestic love and harmony of your home. And that means that these ones who are bringing you hardship aren't going to be able to preserve themselves. And last night there was complaint about their assets being frozen. Their bank accounts are locked. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. They won't be able to preserve themselves on the backlash. They were coming for your foundation. They were coming for your wealth security. They were coming for your life, for your peace. They thought they were going to get money. There's a fear here, or a hope for, you've got a hope for a marriage, for a connection, for unified love. And it's not based on leadership. It's not based on status or money or any of that. It's love. These ones could be afraid that they're not able to preserve themselves because they're getting the backlash of what they have given. They did not obtain your leadership role. Unworthy. In the reverse. They're afraid because you've got this unified love. It's not based on status or money or any of that, and you have not been found unworthy. They're martyring and all of this hokey pokey business that they've been messing around with didn't work out. You got a new position here. There's personalities, so actors or pretenders using the Ouija board or spiritual practice. She called it devil magic or whatever. They were doing that as a service to drive the minds of the innocents, stripping them of their peace for money. So your new position here could be calling them out, finding them, and holding them back. Yeah, those who failed to give people what they needed, those who neglected others, the innocent, these actors using the spirits, using magic, devil magic, to provide a service of driving the innocent insane or into a state of chaos for money. They purposely neglected them, and maybe that's going to go back on them. You're going to call all these people out, and hold them back. Those who neglected the innocent and caused damage to them will be held back. And it could be that they did it with sex. Those who neglected, this is bad. Those who failed to give innocents what they needed, who caused damage with sex. That's what this is. To the innocent. There's unfinished business here. They want forgiveness. And they're in disagreement. They want to talk. They're feeling overwhelmed by their habitual patterns that they know they'll never change. They miss their opportunity to steal the destiny of somebody who loves themselves. They're unsatisfied, and they're remembering all of the inside jokes that they were making about isolating an irreplaceable person whose love can never be matched. They thought it was funny to isolate you, to keep you in solitary confinement, to hurt you while you were there without support. And now these third parties want to run away because they made some mistakes. They didn't appreciate you. People are gossiping about how they didn't appreciate you, and they don't know what to do. They're indecisive. They're very confused. Because you are here in union that you never gave up on. And they're feeling broken and shattered because they've been found guilty of all these secrets that they were holding against you. And your reunion here is an unexpected outcome. You're being remembered as somebody who's important, and you're being disconnected by your defense from these low vibrational reflections who martyr people for gain. It's going down. It's going down. So we've got an Empress reversed here who is feeling overwhelmed because you are in a limelight position. They ran out of time. It's too late for them to take any action, and they're in regret. They could be far away from you physically, and the truth is that they aren't fulfilled. They're empty. Their cup is empty. They were not able to steal your cup. They're at a distance. This is long distance organized crime. Queen of Wands is here with a zest and a determination for life. They had a limited perception regarding this Queen of Wands, and they lied about her. They were playing games. They were dishonest about games. Maybe they said she was playing at love but not serious, but they were lying. They're thinking about this King of Swords reversed who misused their power to play mind games and steal people's peace for money. She was right up there with him, helping him. She's regretting it. Burned. She got burned. She feels like she got burned. She got taken for granted. She's a low vibrational entity. And you're being remembered as important, and you are being disconnected from this scenario by your defense. You're receiving the Fool, a new beginning, you're seen as innocent, and you're getting this new beginning. This low vibrational entity here, whether it be the Empress reversed or the King of Swords reversed, whatever, they're rushing forward, trying to defend their beliefs regarding martyring people. They think it's a great idea. They're reaching out for you. They're reaching out, trying to connect. They want to defend their beliefs regarding martyring you, regarding trying to martyr you. They can't escape. Their idea of succeeding was eliminating other people who were successful. This is a new chapter. The relationship with this type of mentality is over, and you've got notes. You've got lots of notes regarding this behavior. You could have taken perfect notes. Yeah. Exit plan. You're about out of here. New chapter. Exit. You're seen as perfection. You've got an exit plan. This is a new chapter. And you are leaving. Any day now, I'm hearing, any day now. This could happen any moment. And I don't know how this is going to look, you know. It might just be a timeline shift or something. I don't know exactly how that's going to be, but it's any day now. Today's the 27th. It's going to be by the 30th, I'm thinking. Something's significant is going to happen, and it's not going to go well. Oh, and last night it was strange, you know, how I've taken a couple videos of me walking, you know, and of my feet, walking. And I saw a vision of this very large boned skeleton. It was a skeleton, and it was a very large boned skeleton. And that's what I saw, was its legs walking like it was marching this way. And so it's like, what that means to you, but there it is. You're leaving behind this stuff. You know the truth, the Ace of Swords here, about the hardship that these ones were bringing people with this martyred system, and they can't escape it. You know the truth. They can't escape the truth. They broke all their promises. They made promises with people to love them, and then they unalived them or somehow stole their peace and profited off of it. You're in a Seven of Wands energy. You are protecting and maintaining control over your Ten of Pentacles, your wealth. And that means that these people that were bringing you hardship are not going to persevere, because they're going to receive what they gave. Whatever they've been putting onto you is going back to them. You've been successfully defended and defending yourself. Rocky. So they're not going to be able to self-preserve, or they're worrying about self-preserving, these enemies, because they're going to get what they gave. They gave you a very rough road, and that's what they're going to get. Because you are defending your inheritance. You are defending your future. You're in your Two of Cups here. A unified love, a partnership. It's not about leadership. You have been found worthy. It's not based on status or title or any of that. It's based on love and mutual attraction. Ending in the reverse. You have been found worthy of no ending. Like, your life isn't ending. You're not going away. You're not entering the realm of death. They couldn't stick that on you. You stayed alive. They see this martyr. They tried to martyr you, but you didn't die. They can't do that. You've been found worthy. And your new job here, it looks like, is finding the actors who are using the spiritual practices, the devil magic or whatever, as a service to drive the mental body of innocent beings out of their peaceful state for money. They neglected to give innocent folks what they needed. They're being held back, and they're feeling the damages that they have caused with chemistry, passion, sex. They could be having an intense issue here, and their needs aren't going to be met. They're going to be alone. Their needs won't be met. They're going to be in this situation alone. Just as all these innocent people were. You know, some of the things that were happening here within the mental body when they were going crazy, like people just said, it's not real. It's just you. Your brain is broken or whatever. And they had no idea that you were under severe attack because you happen to be somebody of value. And instead, what did they do? They kicked you when you were down. There is a forgiveness here. They want forgiving. You're leaving. This forgiving could also be a release. You're forgiving it. You're releasing it. You're letting go of it. And you're leaving. You're making your exit. Your exit is perfect. Perfectly planned. And there's a forgiving. You're leaving. These ones are tired and everything that they built is crumbling because they built whatever they built on something that did not belong to them. Energy, status, it was not theirs. Whatever they have been enjoying, it was not theirs. They built something on somebody else's energy, on somebody else's signature, on somebody else's identity. They're grieving because now they're adrift. They might have gotten a 24-hour eviction notice. They might be homeless. And they're not telling the whole story. They're not willing to tell you the truth. And so you're acting fierce regarding these secrets. And you're just defending yourself against these lies. And they're feeling crushed because they got all tangled up. Everything's falling apart and they're tangled up in this web of lies. And they're struggling with the blind spot that they got stuck in. And they feel like they're going under. Everything's in pieces. Everything's falling apart. They feel like they're drowning. And they're remembering all the many flames that they made life so hard on with their conquest. Just another notch in the headboard. They lost. They were tempted by this snake. And now they have a long, long road ahead of them because they're guilty. They have to face it. They neglected you in favor of the dark side, trying to put you in rabbit holes, trying to cause you all kinds of chaos, nightmares. And they're having anxiety because everything's falling away from this childish person or persons. They're losing everything. It wasn't theirs. It never belonged to them. It was built on somebody else's signature, on somebody else's identity, on somebody else's status, on somebody else's spiritual heritage. And they're upset because you're in the limelight. You're shining. You're like a giant. You're out here like, whoa, where'd you come from? Well, they couldn't keep you buried. They lied about you. And here you are. You're seen. You're remembered as somebody who is important. You're like a spiritual giant. And you can see them very clearly. You've got a good understanding of what it is that they were doing here because you survived it. So you've got a clear understanding of what they've been doing. I also heard last night that they were upset because they couldn't get you and your Two of Cups partner here to where they are. They're at a distance. And they can't, you're not there. You're not there and they can't come to where you are. You've got courage. You're very courageous here. This Empress in the reverse is having anxiety because you're in the limelight. You're seen as courageous. And it's too late for them to take any action. They're regretting what they did. Their cup is empty. They're an empty vessel. They might not have a soul. I don't know. They could be at a distance. You are love. You're love and your courage. You're a giant. You're a Queen of Wands, confident and determined to live your life no matter what. And they had a very, very limited perception of you. They thought they could play games with you, and they lied. They lied all over the place about you, thinking that they could just play with you, like you weren't serious about your life or your connections with the divine. Honesty. They lied about you. They had a very limited perception about who you were and the inner fortitude and substance of what makes you who you are. They lied all about you. They were playing games all about you. But you, if you can't always expect the truth from others, you can expect it from yourself. And that's exactly what you did. You told yourself the truth. And everybody else was trying to convince you that that was a lie, but you knew better. This King of Swords is in the reverse. His gig is to manipulate people mentally, to steal their peace for money, to use the Ouija board, to use devil magic as a service, to drive the mind of innocent people crazy for money. This is their job. Their job was to hurt people in a bad way for money, to tear their mind apart, to strip them of all their peace. But this Queen of Wands was just a little more fiery than they were expecting, just a little more truthful than they thought she was, just a little more determined to live. So they misuse their power to strip peace out of people for money. We got burned. You've been hurt before. Yeah, it was a service. This was the service that they provided others. They did this for others. People paid this person to do this. People paid this person to do this. So there's somebody behind this group here that was paying them to do this. You've got a brand new beginning here. You're seen as innocent. You're moving forward into your grand opportunity. You're being remembered as somebody who's important, and you're being disconnected from this scenario by those who are defending you. These low vibrational entities are reaching for you, trying to connect. Loneliness. This says, I know that I am never alone. So that you may have been alone. You may have been separated from people. Like that one card said, you were like kept in solitary confinement or something. But you were never alone because you were always watched over by the Most High. And now you got these low vibrational people reaching for you, wanting to rush forward to defend their beliefs about driving people into insanity, about martyring people. They want to defend their beliefs regarding it. And the thing is that they can't escape. They can't escape what they've done. They need to surrender their need to control. Whatever information, whatever knowledge they have to do this to people, okay, they're being stripped of their balance. They can't escape. And they're being stripped of their balance. Exactly what they've been doing to others here is the reciprocity that they're getting, and they're not going to be able to preserve themselves. What they were doing to others, they know they can't survive. This is a new chapter for you. You're in the Six of Swords boat. The relationship is ending. You're sailing away. You're releasing that baggage. You've got a perfect exit plan. You have got a perfect exit plan. You may not consciously be aware of it, but it is perfect. It is perfect. You're not guilty. You weren't guilty of any of the things that they said you were guilty of. You were in solitary confinement while they were jacking around, doing crap, wearing your energy, portraying themselves as you. There's truth known as to the hardship that was caused you. They cannot escape. They broke every promise that they made. They betrayed not only you, but everybody else that they betrayed who had empathy. They went after people who had empathy, people who had love, people who were vulnerable to love. They went after. They didn't figure, though, that this person, this passionate person, was going to have such a fiery zest for life and a determination to stay in body, a courageous heart, intent on living their future. They broke every single promise that they made to those who cared about them. To those who cared about them. Queen of Wands is here in her Seven of Wands position. She is protected and standing up for herself, persevering through this challenge, maintaining control over this Ten of Pentacles inheritance. This wealth, this domestic love, this stability of the home. And these ones are not going to be able to preserve themselves through the reciprocity of a rocky and rough road. It's all coming back to them. It's all coming back to them. We've got growth. They may have a growth. They may have a growth. The Two of Cups is here. There's a unified love, a powerful proposal that is not based on status, identity, title or position. It's not based on that. It's simply that you are worthy of love, of never-ending love. Because you're an abundant, limitless being who can manifest whatever you want in this reality. And these enemies of yours, they martyred you in the hopes that they could be seen as you. They're vicious. They have to accept the things that they cannot change, or you're worthy of never-ending love and acceptance. You have been accepted as an abundant, limitless being. So you've got a new venture here. The personalities who've been using the Ouija board or devil magic to as a service to drive people, to drive the innocents into a state of chaos, mental chaos, for money. They neglected to give the innocent what they needed, and they're being held back for the damages that they've caused through chemistry, through sexual encounters. And they're going to be alone while their needs aren't met. That's the outcome for them. Pride. Due to pride. We've got happiness on the bottom of the deck. You're aware that being happy means you're on the right path. And these ones are having doubts because this is over. It's over. They don't know what to do about friendship. Or maybe their friends don't know what to do regarding your health They need to surrender their need to control you. Through patience and knowing that everything happens in divine order, you were able to bring about a significant change here. You trusted your inner voice, and the judgment that is being called forth is trustworthy. You persevered with discipline. These ones were trying to blame you. They were trying to lay blame in your mind. And you denied it. Or maybe it was all in their imagination that they could blame you for their evil deeds, and it was denied. Because you are seen as a person who has a healthy self-esteem, gifts of the soul that benefit yourself and others. You are attracted and are serving those relationships that serve the higher good. You get your freedom here. You're free from this adversity. And they're worried because you're at peace and you're focused on the lighter side of life. And they're very envious of you and really mad that they failed. They failed because you are seen as that there's no greater goal than to love a successful person who is abundant. Your love is abundant. And that is your purpose here, is to bring love. And these ones martyred you. They killed love, dressed up in it, and then continued to hurt people while wearing the essence of love. They're in regret and fear. They're in grief. Because throughout it all, you remained grateful for life. And now they want your forgiveness. But the forgiveness here for you could just be a release. You're releasing that baggage. The Six of Swords here, you're moving on. You've got a perfect exit plan. You're not guilty of what they said you were guilty of, and you're entering into a new chapter. Tribe. A tribe. It could be a tribe of people who have this habitual pattern. They're feeling very much anxiety and overwhelm because you're in the limelight as a courageous person and it's too late to take any action. You have popped out. They tried to martyr you and you survived. They're in regret here because their cup is empty. They may not have any love in them. They weren't able to fill their cup with your essence. They may not have a soul. They may be at a distance. This tribe, they might not be where you are, but they're very much aware of who you are. You're a Queen of Wands, very, very determined and honest. They had a very limited, honest. Look at this. Honest. That's you. And they're challenged because they had a very limited perception of you. They were trying to paint you as being a liar. They were playing at love. Games. They were playing games. And they're challenged because you are honest. You are seen as honesty. That's you. And she tried to put her stuff on you. And this King of Swords reverse was helping her, misusing his power to strip you of your peace for money. And it's a service. That's their job. That's their job, is to strip peace out of the minds of innocents for money. Callous, cold-hearted, weak. Uncertain. They don't know what to do now. They got burned. They got burned. They got busted. They got caught. They got caught. And you're getting your innocent new beginning. You were never alone, even though they made you alone. You were never actually alone. You're being remembered as a person of importance, and you're being disconnected from these jackwagons by your defense team. Or through defense, you were able to be disconnected. There's a low vibrational person here reaching for you. A member of this tribe trying to reach for you. Career. Wow, that's a lot of... Okay, so somebody's yelling about your career. They're yelling about your new job here, which is investigating who has been doing this for a service, stripping the peace and well-being out of the minds of innocents, using passion. They're yelling at each other, and they're desperate to be welcomed by you. They're reaching for you. So the expectation is that they will come forward to defend their beliefs regarding martyring you. They cannot escape. Their balance is reversed. They have no balance. They're in a desperate frame of mind. So, grapevine. You're not interested in rumors? Or whatever. Nobody, this says, I heard something you're going to be interested in. So, nobody's interested in what they have to say anymore. Nobody has obligation. There's no obligation to be friendly with this person. You have no obligations to this person. You're not obligated to be their friend. You don't believe anything they say. They have no balance. They can't escape this. You're not guilty. You're getting your new chapter. This relationship is ending. You have a perfect exit plan. They want to apologize. Apologize. You know the truth about the hardship that they've been causing to innocents, and they can't escape it. Look at this. We've got escape here in the reverse. And let me see if I can get this off without hitting the thing. And they got escape here without in reverse. So they cannot escape this. They cannot escape this. They broke every promise that they made to those who cared about them, to those who loved them and cared about them. They broke every promise. And instead, what they did was, in exchange for the love that they received, they hurt them. They drove them crazy, and they bragged about it. They're an imposter. And there's something inside of them, growing inside of them. There's something growing inside of them. They have a parasitical attachment or something that's affecting their mind, that's affecting their, I mean, whatever it is, it's an imposter. They may not even be human, to be quite honest with you. Whatever they've got growing inside of them is not who they appear to be. There's something inside of them. That's not a human being. There's something else in there. They're needing a safe space. They broke every promise to those who love them. You are here in your Seven of Wands energy. You're standing up for yourself and your inheritance and your stability of the future. These ones are getting reciprocity. They're getting done to them what they did to you. They might be going crazy. They might be losing their mind. They might be losing their money. Their assets might be froze. And again, look at this. We got growth. Again, growth. There's a growth. There's something inside of them. There's something, there's a parasitical attachment or something inside of them that is causing them to do this. And even if you were to remove that parasite, I don't think the host would actually survive, because I think that whoever was occupying this body is not anymore. They've got a growth inside of them and they're gone. They're gone. Whoever was in there is gone. Empathy. Empathy. They targeted people who had empathy, people who cared, people who provided emotional support and always tried to understand them. They took these ones in and they tore them up. You're here in a unified love. It has nothing to do with position or status or material gain. You are worthy of a never-ending love and acceptance. Oh, somebody's unfriendly about this. It could be whoever did not steal your leadership role. Whoever wasn't able to steal your leadership role is mad, because you're now in your leadership role. You are in your new career, and you're calling out these personalities who were using devil magic as a service to drive innocent people crazy for money. They neglected to give the innocent people what they needed. They're being held back because of the damages that they caused using sex, and passion and words of love, while they destroyed the mental body of somebody who actually was empathic. Double empathy. They really went for that. People who have empathy, man, they love destroying people with empathy, and they've had a great time doing it. And now they're going to be alone, and their needs are not going to be fulfilled. They're seen as prideful. And they want to apologize. They only want to apologize because they got caught, and they're getting reciprocity. And this is a big goodbye. You don't have to be here to witness what it is that they're going through. You're just going to disconnect, leave it behind, and say goodbye. They were bragging about their plans that they felt so positive about, that you were going to get bad news and be sabotaged, while they, greedy one, got the gift. They were going to leave you with chaos, uninterested. Or maybe you're just there. Maybe they were leaving you uninterested in your future, with a future that was uninteresting or whatever. I don't know. Now somebody's looking for advice about love. They have to get something off their chest. They want to reconnect, but they're very, very negative. And they want to deliberately manipulate your mental body, your mind, and your perception. regarding the health of their collaboration, regarding the loan of what? Your energy, your name, your identity, your title, because they were envious. They really do want to check in for a big favor, but they're laughing. They're laughing. They were laughing at you. You've got great news here. You are supported here. Your perspective is appreciated. And somebody wants to give you unsolicited advice. They want to trick you in order to gain revenge. Yeah, trick, revenge, dishonesty, unsolicited advice. Be careful of what anybody tries, what path somebody might try to lead you down right now. They're looking for a safe space, and they want to get on your chariot. They want to travel with you. They want to get into your space. They're curious about your past, how perhaps you got out of it. How did you get out of it? They want to date with you to find your secrets. And they find it amusing to ask for small favors. They may want you to entertain them with a small favor. But you're saying goodbye. They're wanting to apologize, but it's already been seen. What they've been doing, it's all been seen. You can see them clearly. I hope this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.